All right, we got the livestock trailer hooked up because today we're getting feeder steers. Yep.
He took a step forward, but...
Yeah, we're gonna do our best to treat him good. Rebecca always loves on him. She'll have him friendly before it's over with.
Yeah, they're like my little babies. I love them.
Yeah.
Especially like when they're bottle fed. They are like puppies in my opinion.
Fireball was the best.
He was a big.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
I thought she was gonna cry when he got up to it. Because he was giving her that sad puppy dog face.
He was.
He was the first one to unload, and he's standing there at the door, not wanting to get out and looking at her. And it was rain, and it was just terrible conditions.
Yes, it was terrible.
And she felt so bad.
Yeah.
I get like a little mom guilt sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's if you have babies, you know, you never know, you might get a twin, you get to take off the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Be careful.
Thank you.
All right, so it's not a long drive, so thank you. All right, steers are loaded up. Lila was the one today helping us over here at Conomocker Farms get them loaded up. These are her calves. We bought them off of her actually the last couple years. Hi, boys.
There they go.
So the 3 steers we got this year, their average weight was around 653. So one's a little bit heavier than that, one's a little bit lighter than that. But they are, what do we say? They're probably like 10 months old, somewhere in there.
Born July and August.
Yeah, so they're 10, 11 months old. So these will probably not be ready till like early next spring or late winter, something like that. It'll probably be springtime before these finally go to the butcher. So they're gonna be here for a while. So right now we're gonna leave these boys over here on the bank barn side. We've got it all set up for them. We're gonna leave the heifers and the sheep over with the white pole barn because we got to do that AI process over the next couple weeks with the dairy cows. So at some point in time we will probably combine them together, but at least they can kind of get to know each other from across the fence right now.
The animals are really trying to get their attention. Maya's very interested. What's over there? You see those boys? Maya's like, let me over there. Open the gate, let me over. You can't go meet them yet. Can't meet them yet. You hollering at them too?
I can go in there and pull that cedar out of
Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah.
She's all preoccupied. So the cedar that PJ had just put inside of Ellie 2 days ago for the AI process is already coming out. Let me see if I can get this thing out of you. Got it. Oh, it like opens up
Yeah.
in there, doesn't it?
Maya's like...
Maya, I'm not pulling yours out. You're just staying in. Yeah. Not sure.
No.
No. Here, Rebecca, take that. That's nothing you eat. So that was Ellie's cedar. It was just put in Thursday, 2 days ago, and it was already popping out. She's a very small heifer. You can kind of tell she's way smaller than Maya. So we think it's going to be a little bit hard to do the AI process since she's so small. So it's been a couple days now. The steers have settled in, and we have a great week in front of us. It's going to be beautiful weather. So finally, I got time now. Finally going to get out there and cut some hay. So I got out the Heston PT10. I've got it greased up. I got the chain lubed up. I got everything ready to go. Tires inflated. And then I noticed that some of the pickup teeth on it have come loose. So let's go ahead, we'll go through all the pickup teeth, see if we can get them fixed up, and then hopefully when we're done with that, it'll be about time to get out in the field and cut hay. So if you look at this pickup tooth right here, it's not held on anymore by this bolt, and that is just a bolt and a washer. It's supposed to have like this big special washer on here to clip this hay pickup in place. I don't know if I even have any of those. So this is the old toolbox that used to be mounted on here. Let's see what the old owner had. Well, they got plenty of these. Maybe that's the part number. Well, there's definitely a few extra spare pieces in here, but not what I'm looking for. Well, this one here is loose, so we'll go ahead and take this one apart, see what this looks like. Maybe we can make one. I got a feeling I might break this bolt. Oh. Hey, got it off. I don't know if that's a very good example, but it's got two sides bent down and one side cut off. So I found some washers that are close to the right size. I'm going to try to bend them. Just about like that. Just enough to grab that spring. Alright, so there's our bent washer. It's kind of cupped down. Hopefully that will work. Alright. That's on there. Definitely secure. All those look good. Let's see if we can spin it. Tight. Two, three, four. I've got 4 teeth on here that are broken and need replaced, and I don't have any replacements, so I'll have to put that on the shopping list. We'll fix them before next time. So I think I've made all the repairs that I can to the hay mower, so let's go ahead and fire it up, just see how it runs. Well, 2 things I noticed is, of course, this thing's flapping. That's been flapping for a while. There is a bolt right here that I can tighten up. I'll see if I can tighten that up. And there's a bolt missing right here. And then hopefully this thing was kind of flexing a little bit. Get a bolt in here and tighten that up. Maybe this won't vibrate so much. All right, that was much better. All right, let's go head out to the hay field, start cutting some hay. All right, so here's our original hay field. You can see the orchard grass coming up and going to seed. It's definitely very mature, and hopefully you can see that orchard grass is almost pretty much shoulder high on me. So I really wish I could have got this cut a little, maybe like a month ago, but it'll still make decent hay. It's first cut hay, which is never the best, but we'll go ahead and see if we can get this in mowing position and get going. And I always struggle getting this shifted over into the mowing position. You've got to get this pin you've got to get this to slide over, and I think we'll pin it in this hole right here, and that'll be shifted off to the side. But to do that, you've got to like maneuver the tractor a certain way to do it. And I always forget exactly what I'm supposed to do, whether forward, backwards, left, right. I don't know. It always takes me several tries before I get it right. All right, we got her. She's in mowing position now. All right, we got the first hayfield cut, but I did cause a little bit of damage. So what happened is I didn't have the 3-point arms up, and I didn't really have them down. I had them in the middle. So then when I took a turn, this 3-point arm came over and hit the PTO shaft, and it was rubbing against it. So you can see where that PTO shaft is all shined up. I don't think this is damaged bad. It's minor damage. And on this 3-point arm, you can see that it's kind of ground down right here, and then it's ground down right there. It's kind of bent up a little bit right there. So that's just one of them things that I didn't remember to check or think about to check. And it was very apparent when it happened, that's for sure, because it made a lot of noise. I thought I had a bad PTO shaft joint there for a minute, and probably about did. So if you remember, probably, I don't know, maybe it was 2 months ago, I overseeded this field with clover and orchard grass. This field has never had clover in it before. But as we look down and you look inside, you know, of the hay that's right here, you can see the clover that is mixed in. So definitely the overseeding has made a difference. We've got clover in this field we didn't have before, and then hopefully there's actually some more orchard grass in here to replace the alfalfa that was dying out. So I guess I'm not completely done mowing this field, because I still need to go around the very outside edge along the trees. But before I do that, I've got a couple limbs in here that are low-hanging limbs. I always have to dodge them with the tractor. I'm going to get the pole saw and I'm going to cut them off. So now we're over at the other hayfield. This was the one that was mostly red clover. It had orchard grass and meadow fescue in it. And now this year, the grass has kind of matured and taken over. You can see that as I look across this field, it is just seed heads galore. And most of that is orchard grass. I did think I saw a little bit of, yeah, I see a little bit of meadow fescue in here as well. That was the original planting. But this year, yeah, definitely the grass has matured. It is way more thicker than the other field. So I expect we'll get quite a few more bales off of this field. But let's go ahead and finish this up. All right, just finished cutting this hay field, and after cutting it, I think I can honestly say I think there's twice as much hay in this field. Even though both of these fields are the exact same size, this one has just always been more productive. It just always has done better. And that's why we ended up overseeding that other field, trying to get its production back up. So I got a prediction. My prediction is I'm gonna end up with about 10 round bales on this field and about 5 on that field. Twice as many on this one. So that's my prediction, total of 15 bales. We'll see how close I am here in a few days. So between cutting hay and building new fence, it's gonna be, I think, a fairly busy week this week, but I don't think I could have got better weather. It's supposed to be nice for the next 4 or 5 days, so I had to have no problems, hopefully. I shouldn't have said that, cross my fingers. Getting the hay cut, baled up now, we got it cut. And hopefully I can get quite a bit done on the fence, because the plan is next week, we're going to be building a fence. We're going to actually start putting up wire. So need to also, now that we have the 3 steers, we are back where we are overstocked. And we need that 12-acre field fenced in so that we have a larger place to put the animals. Even though there ain't much forage out there now, give it a few weeks, that stuff, the sorghum Sudan grass mix that I planted, in another 3 or 4 weeks is probably going to be ready to graze. So I need to get that front field fenced in, so it's going to be a busy week. Things haven't quite slowed down yet. I'm hoping after the hay and after the fence, things are going to start slowing down a little bit. But I think that's going to be it for this video, guys, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.